So I'm trying to get chores done around here, gathering wood for the fire pit and stuff like that. And there isn't really an urgency to get a fire started right now. It's actually pretty comfortable out here. Minus 20 this time of year is like hoodie weather. So I've been collecting wood for tonight for the fire pit. And I just found myself just sitting here, just taking it all in, listening to the wind go through the trees and just enjoy the peace. So, so I was doing that for about 20 minutes, and then I realized, hey, you got stuff to do. Like I still got to get the wood heater going in the cabin, because I think it's 1:30 now. So I'd like to get some heat in there and get some good bed of coals going so I could start supper. I'd like to get that on about an hour or so, and then just all the other minor stuff around here that I got to do to get ready for the evening. But it's just so damn peaceful right now. It's hard to do, and the temperature is like very, very comfortable out right now. So not like minus 35 where you want to get fire going, get some heat going because your fingers are freezing off type thing. Yeah, there's the wind. Just gorgeous out here today. So glad I came out. Try and light this thing without any paper and then just see if the cedar will take off. Looks like it's gonna go. If I don't put it out. Uh-oh. There. And I'll tell you what, that cedar, it lights real easy. So dry. I think this, where I got this cedar from, it was a bunch of old bug kill from the 90s. And they harvested it, and this was the waste pile from it. So it's been sitting and kind of seasoning, I guess you could say, since the mid 90s, the late 90s. So that were 25 years. Super dry. So I have to say, I am not in a real big rush setting up camp right now. It is just so nice out. I got the fire going here, just sitting here and enjoying the outside while the sun's still up. Getting a good bed of coals in this fire pit. The wood heater in the cabin's going. I'm doing the same in there with the bed of coals, so it's heating up nicely in there. I think it's plus 20 right now, so really good, really good. It's probably 40 degrees difference between outside and inside right now. Really comfortable. I still have to set up my bed and stuff like that in the cabin, get some lights going, etc. But like I mentioned before, it's just so nice out right now. I think we're hovering about minus 19, slight breeze, but just being by this campfire right now. Nice bright clear day. You can't beat it. So I gotta take advantage of days like this, right? See, back when I was in the minus 30s, it was doable, but I mean, you're suffering a little bit, right? So I'm standing in a hoodie right now. I've got some shirts underneath, but by this fire, it's very comfortable. Not wearing any gloves. It's just a nice time right now, so I'm going to take advantage of it. It's just the beginning of February now, and I'm expecting we may hit in the minus 30s again one more time this year before she starts warming up in March. And then we'll have spring to contend with. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy this fire, burning some wood. Alright, so what I got going on tonight, I got the big 14-inch Dutch oven, and I'm going to be doing up a duck. Roast duck in the Dutch oven. Try it out, see how it works. The chicken turned out good, but that was over the fire pit. I'm going to do this on the wood heater in the cabin here, like I did with the ribs last time I was out. Be doing the same idea. The duck with the ribs, kind of stew it up. I've got carrots and potatoes and onions. Throw another gravy in it. Kind of stew it up that way. Should turn out real good. But like I said before, I haven't been disappointed with the meals out here, so I think I'm on to something, I think. And there we have it. Said potatoes, carrots, onions, and duck seasoned up. Also put some water in there just to stew it up a bit, and then once it gets close to being finished, I will thicken it up with some gravy. Should turn out pretty good. Well, looks like we got some heat going on in that little wood heater. I have to turn that damper down a little bit, I think. Sure smelling good in here though. Got that duck cooking away in the Dutch oven. I'm just gonna let it simmer around here for a little bit. We got a little bit of time before supper time, so might take a little bit longer. I noticed with the difference between the small Dutch oven and the big Dutch oven. Of course, the big Dutch oven's got those legs on it, so it's not in direct contact with the stove. So may take a little bit more to heat up or whatever. May just take a little bit longer to cook today. So that's all right. We got nothing else better to do. Might as well just cook supper, hang out. So I decided to change it up a bit here. It just wasn't heating up very well on the wood heater in the cabin, so those little legs on the bottom just prevented it from heating up like the little Dutch oven did. There's no little legs on the little Dutch oven, so it was flat surface right on the cover, and it gathered more heat. So I decided to throw this big Dutch oven on over top of the fire. It was doing pretty well, steaming away. I think if I would have did it the other way, I would have eaten at midnight, so speed up the process a little bit. And this is where we're at with supper. Duck's done. The vegetables looking good. And I'm just doing up a bit of gravy here to add to the liquid in the bottom of the Dutch oven here. It should be really good. Really looking forward to it. I am hungry. Oh, another epic meal. know what it is about these Dutch ovens, but they sure do a good job. Really nice ambiance tonight. Fire's the right temperature. Temperature outside's good. Got a slight breeze going. It should be dark here in about 10 minutes. The duck turned out beautiful. So tender and juicy. Carrots and potatoes are so tender as well. Not overcooked. Oh, so sweet. I didn't do a lot today as far as projects and stuff, but they sure taste good. Really appreciate a meal out by a campfire. Especially in the cold. Well, it's got in from the fire. It's an excellent night out there. I think we're down to minus 22. Just check the forecast, and I think by morning we're supposed to be dropping down to minus 34. So we're gonna break that minus 30 mark again, which is fine. I got lots of wood in here. Should be able to keep the cabin nice and warm. But I'll tell you what, I was outside for most of the day in minus 20 weather, and it was bearable. I was wearing my hoodie and stuff and keeping myself busy doing shoveling snow and stuff like that, but really I didn't get a lot done around the cabin as far as chores and stuff like that, just kind of the bare minimum. I just wanted to kind of relax and enjoy the day, burn some wood and stuff like that. But I tell you, coming back into this cabin with all that fresh air and being out in the cold for a majority of the day, the heat has hit me. You know, a combination of cold air and now coming into the cabin, it's like I am tired. I think it's 8 o'clock right now, I guess, and I don't think I have much time left. I'll be sleeping here pretty quick, I think. Anyway, that's a sign of a good day out in the cabin. So with that said, I think I'm just gonna kind of kick back. I'm gonna stock the stove up, or the wood heater up, and kick back and kind of read a book until I fall asleep. I'll probably be up again here midnight or 1 o'clock or whatever it is. I figured there's about a 4-hour burn time on the wood stove, the way I kind of pack it before I go to bed. So I don't think it's going to get down in the minus 30s before now and midnight. So it shouldn't burn up that quick, but you never know, right? Anyway, I'll let you guys go for now. I'm gonna get ready to head to bed. I might do an update at midnight when I stoke the fire, see how I feel. If not, I'll see you guys in the morning. Oh, what a night. I slept hard. Got up, I think it was midnight or 12:30. Stoked the fire. Loaded up, and I was out till now. I think it's 6 o'clock. There was, decent bed of coals in there, but the fire is pretty much out. It didn't take much to get it going again. I just threw some smaller pieces on there, and it was hot enough at the bottom. It just ignited right away. So just built it up. I think the temperature got down to, it's probably close to 0 in here with the fire the way it was. So woke up. I was nice and warm in my sleeping bag. Just sort of bundled in there, and kind of lost track of time. So yeah, I'm usually pretty good about you know, being asleep and keeping an eye on the fire, or near in the fire, right? Just the way it sounds, crackling, popping, and stuff like that. And I'm usually pretty good, but I must have been really tired last night, so slept for about 6 hours from, well, 5.5 hours anyway, from midnight to 6. So anyway, get that fire heated back up and get some coffee on the go and start the day. Okay, so we got plus 20 in the cabin. And I think it's considerably colder this morning outside than it was yesterday. Just gonna grab my gloves here and go and take a look. The sun's coming up. Go over by the outfitter's tent here once I get my gloves on. Oops. Amateur hour here with the camera. Now, let's go take a look here. Snow certainly is squeaky. What is that? Minus 35. Holy man. 15-degree drop from yesterday's high, minus 20. Inside the cabin is plus 20, so we got a 55-degree difference between outside and inside right now. And the sun's not up yet, so I suspect when the sun comes up, it usually drops a couple degrees, usually, so might even get down to minus 37. When the sun does come up, that time I'm going to come out and take a look and see if it does get colder. It might, I don't know. Underneath this tree might be a bit protected. We'll see. Anyway, I got my porridge on the go. Oh man, is it brisk out? Like walking out of the cabin, you don't really notice until you're out for a minute or so. I'm really starting to feel it now. I mean, I got long johns underneath my pants, and pants are starting to stiffen up and stuff like that. And I can feel the cold air on my legs. Back in a nice warm cabin. Well, sun just came up. Looks like we're down to minus 36. So we dropped a degree. Might even drop a little bit more. We'll see. Pretty cold either way. Well, as cold as it is, minus 36, it's pretty active with the animals. Birds and squirrels and stuff are going. Bunch of crows, just a raven just flew by, and I'm hearing chickadees all over the place, and there's a bunch of squirrels and that chattering too back in the bush. So I think before I leave, I'm gonna throw out a bunch of crackers for the whiskey jacks and give them some food. I gotta get rid of those crackers anyway, so give them a sleeve or two of crackers and then be on my way. Well, that was a surprise. I wasn't expecting to drop that low in temperature. I was kind of expecting to get down maybe minus 28, 29, but we're down to minus 35 this morning. You can feel it. Holy man. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to last long. I think today's the only day it gets down to this temperature, and then it bumps back up to more reasonable temperatures. So it's a pretty good sign that spring's on the way. Yeah, it'll be, well, by the end of the month, we'll be more consistently in warmer temperatures. Might get another bump of minus 30, I don't know. It's February in northern Alberta, so anything's possible. Anyway, I'm just about ready to start cleaning up, heading back to town. Just finished up my breakfast and my coffee. Just got to clean everything up, pack everything up. And before I go, I want to make sure the inside of the cabin's all set up and ready to go for next time I'm out for an overnight. Had a really good time last night. Like I mentioned earlier, I did not have a big chore list of things to do around here, so I just came out and enjoyed the evening, the afternoon and the evening. Burned some wood, did some clearing of snow, because we had that bit of snow there the other day. And just more or less maintained stuff. Knocked the snow off of the outfitter's tent, that sort of thing. But yeah, no, it was really good. I had a really good time out here. I always enjoy coming out here. So anyway, with that said, talk to you later.